People often ask me, well, you don't appreciate her hypersexualized behavior, twerking on your daughter's head, being like just over the top. You guys need to understand, she wasn't like that before I married her. In fact, when I met her, she wouldn't even twerk on camera because she thought it was disrespectful. And what I always said was, it's not twerking, it's how you twerk. It's the presentation of it. If you're doing it in an artistic, classy way, that's different than being trashy. And prior to us ever getting married, I sat down and I had a very serious discussion with her. I said, I can support you on social media and I will continue to help you, but it has to be classy. Sexy and classy is fine. Trashy is not. I said, I'm a doctor, I'm a respected healthcare provider. I cannot be associated with trashy. So if you want to take your brand that direction and you want to start doing crazy stuff, like, I don't want to be a part of that because that's not a good representation of me. If you want to be classy and you want to express art with your body by moving in a sexy way, I support it. But moving trashy, like you're trying to objectify the human figure and sell it for sex, I am morally and ethically against. And she's like, no problem. My father would kill me. I would never, ever start being trashy. And she was really worried about her father the first time she did I would say, classy twerking video that I thought was completely fine, not untasteful. She was so worried about what her father would think. And I was like, look, this is up to you. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with doing this as long as it's all about the presentation. It's all about how it's received. If you are looking like you're selling sex, nobody's going to respect you. And I don't want to be associated with that. But if you do it in a tasteful manner, as you said, this is part of your culture, and I'm going to marry into your culture, so I'm going to respect your culture. Okay? Am I still in love with Korra? No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. No. Do I want to co-parent in peace with her? Yes. Am I trying to take the kids from her? No. These are all lies perpetuated by her. It might get to that point if this doesn't stop, because the toxic environment needs to stop for the health of the girls. And I never wanted to discuss this publicly because my daughters will watch it someday. But it's got to the point where I'm not teaching them valuable life lessons if you don't stand up to bullies. And right now the bully is their mother. Their mother is the bully. The mother is actively trying to destroy their father. And it's not okay. I wish her the best. The better she does, the better the kids do. The better I do, the better the kids do. So the very idea that I'm fighting with her, that I'm trying to somehow destroy her, is complete nonsense. It doesn't represent what's in my mind. It doesn't represent what's in my heart. I wish her the best. If she wants to succeed, and if she succeeds at the highest level, I'm happy for her. I just want her to stop using me and the kids in a negative fashion as the catalyst to build it. I did start it, and we will go into why. Okay? But this is the end of the positive side of this story. From here on out, it's gonna be negative. Negative. And my mom wants to speak. Because my mom heard it on the phone, my mom saw it in person. It was downright the worst situation you can imagine. So, from here on out, those of you that like drama, that's where it's going. I hate drama. The very fact that I'm in the center of this, and There's so much drama being directed toward me. There's so much lies. It is exhausting. Okay? Somebody's calling me racist. I'm definitely not racist. I'm actually only attracted mostly to black women. My kids are half Nigerian. Many of my friends are Nigerian. Many of my friends are black. Many of my friends are white. I don't see people by the color of their skin. I see people by their behavior and who they are as a human. And I've said this many times before. I love Nigerians. I love the culture. I feel like I'm part of the culture in a way. But some of y'all toxic. Some of you guys all are very much perpetuating hate on the internet, and you're embarrassing yourselves for the rest of the world, which in turn is going to negatively affect my daughters as they grow up, because they have all you toxic people on here spreading hate. Like, that's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed for yourselves. I mean, there is a stigma in the world of Nigerian scammer, and this situation is a Nigerian scammer. She is scamming you all by lying to you and then seeking pity and asking for stars, and you guys all fall for it. Which, I get it, because if she was truly a victim of domestic violence, it makes sense. Go support her. But she's been caught in her own lies so many damn times, and you guys are still supporting her. And I want you to support her, but I don't want you to support lies, especially lies that destroy, that negatively affect the kid's father. This is what's wrong with society. And I'm standing up for men everywhere, telling my story, because, not because I want to, but because I have to. Because when you have 80 bloggers destroying your reputation on the internet based on lies, like, I don't even have to show evidence, my own evidence outside of social media. Her own words on social media has proven her to be a liar. And many of you that can spell or have higher than a 6th grade IQ see it. And that's why so many people follow me. Because they can see a person being harassed, they can see the lies, and people that have a soul or empathy or any sort of like common sense are like, this is not right. If you guys love her, go love her. You guys are, this is not a competition. This is not a competition. The only person I'm competing with is myself. I'm not competing with her. I want her to go support her. The point is, leave me the fuck alone. You get it? Like, go support her. Never once have I ever said, you never heard me say report her page. You never said me go harass her. I have consistently, over the years, say, go support her. Stop harassing me. You know, there's something really wrong with society when a man's saying, go support her, leave me alone, and y'all on here saying I'm jealous. What's there to be jealous of? I'm in a completely different field. My value as a human is not based on the amount of views, likes, and followers I have. I don't care. That's not where I get my value from. Like, value for me is how many people I positively impact and a positive value I make on the world. That is how I measure my own value. So I'm not competing in likes, views, or anything else, because that's petty, childish bullshit. It's painful to see. So let's think about this. If I actually wanted her to do poorly, what happens? How does that benefit my life whatsoever? If she doesn't make money, I'm going to have to give her money. If I don't make money, which is what she's trying to do, which is trying to destroy my life, she's going to have to pay me money. So how is trying to tear each other down helping anyone? Everyone loses. That's how it works. If I lost my job and I couldn't work, she has to pay me child support. If her page was deleted tomorrow, I'd be paying her child support. That's how it works in America. So the whole idea that I'm trying to tear someone down doesn't make any sense, because at the end of the day, if that happens, I'm the one that has to pay for it. Do you guys not understand how America works? Obviously you don't. That's how it works. If you have a parent that's supporting the children and they don't have an income, the parent that does have the income has to pay the other parent. If you guys don't understand that, read a book. You get on YouTube, look at how child support works in this country. You guys are perpetuating nonsense based on stuff you don't know about. And honestly, many of these people on here perpetuating hate, you guys were obviously hurt by a man in the past, and you're projecting your hate upon me. I'm not the man that hurts you. You don't know me. You've never met me in person. You've never had an interaction with me other than through a phone screen. Like, guys, get therapy. If some man hurts you, whether it was your father, brother, boyfriend, husband, that's not me. Stop blaming all men for the man that hurts you. Get some help. You've never heard her lie. Well, you're about to hear a whole bunch of lies. You're going to hear the words that she said, and then you're going to hear the words she said again in a different way that contradicts the other one. You're going to hear a lot of lies. The lies are going to be overwhelming. They are a lot. And they're not just about me. They're about other people too. I'm not the only person that I'm not the only person whose business she's destroyed. She destroyed that American chef. That woman came online crying because she sent her army of attack fans to destroy her business because she thought she hacked her page. 15 years that woman worked on that business, and you guys went and destroyed a life's work because someone told you to, and you felt good about it. You went on that page and called that woman racist. You went on that page and said horrible things. That shit made me cry because I know what it feels like. I saw her pain. And you Nigerians on here, and it's mostly Nigerians, you guys going out there and attacking people's livelihoods? How would you feel that happened to you? How would you feel if you had a stand in a market and somebody came and burned it down just because somebody told you to? Or somebody told someone to do it? How would you feel? So, get ready for part 4 after this. I'm not done. This is going to take some time because I'm going to tell the complete story, including chastising and bashing myself. Because the only way you can truly tell a story is to be honest about your mistakes, the things you've done wrong, the things you've done right, and both sides. All right? This isn't over. I'm going to continue on. They're going to and now comes the nasty stuff. This is when it starts to get nasty. So tune in. I'll catch you guys all later. Those of you guys still commenting, jealous, blah blah blah. You guys aren't listening. You're just perpetuating your very toxic mindset onto the internet because you want to reinforce your own belief system rather than integrate a new belief system. And if that's the way you are, you're never going to grow. You're never going to propel yourself forward. You're never going to get anywhere. You're going to be focusing all your energy on spewing hate on the internet when you could be building something. You guys notice I haven't been on social media that much? You guys notice that? I'm building. I'm working. So I come on here to create create content, and then I ignore social media altogether because I'm doing other things. It's called time management. If you're on here going from blogger to blogger, commenting this, Justin did that, you're wasting your life away.